not metaphorical, literal Satanism. The Church of Satan, founded by Anton LaVey, represents the public face. More elite is the Temple of Set, requiring intelligence agency or political connections. The Order of Nine Angles is linked to neo-Nazi groups and intelligence agencies. The Process Church of the Final Judgment influenced Charles Manson and was connected to intelligence experiments. This network extends deep into various aspects of society. Ritual abuse evidence. The Franklin scandal in 1989 documented a child trafficking ring involving politicians in Nebraska. The Finders Cult in 1987 was a CIA-connected group arrested with children, but the case was suppressed. The Dutroux Affair in 1996 revealed a Belgian network killing children, with witnesses murdered. Pizzagate symbols, pedophilia symbols are hidden in plain sight. Logos of major corporations contain occult child sacrifice symbolism. The Matrix Control System. Education as programming. John D. Rockefeller famously said, "I don't want a nation of thinkers, I want a nation of workers." The Prussian school system was designed to create obedient soldiers and factory workers, adopted globally. Common Core eliminates critical thinking and teaches compliance. Media Mind Control, Operation Mockingbird, a CIA program, never ended. Today, 90% of media is owned by 6 corporations. Predictive programming, movies and shows future events to desensitize, like 9/11 in The Simpsons or pandemic films before COVID-19. Symbolic magic. Corporate logos are infused with occult symbolism. Disney's hidden Mickey Mouse is a Baphomet symbol. Starbucks' siren or mermaid represents seduction symbolism. Google's logo, when color inverted, reveals 666. Food and medicine as weapons. Aspartame was approved by Donald Rumsfeld despite FDA objections, causing neurological damage. Fluoride, originally aluminum industry waste, suppresses the pineal gland, often called the third eye. GMO foods are designed to make populations sterile and dependent. The ultimate false flag, Project Bluebeam, NASA technology to project holographic alien invasions, or Second Coming to install one world religion government. Ancient aliens lie, truth, fallen angels, Nephilim, presented as advanced aliens to explain away the supernatural. Secret space program, $2.3 trillion missing from Pentagon could fund hidden space fleets. Dulce Base, alleged underground facility where humans and Greys experiment on humans. Whistleblowers, Phil Schneider, found dead, suicide after claiming knowledge. Thomas Costello. UFO disclosure timeline 2027, planned soft disclosure, announcement of non-human intelligence. 2030, alien threat narrative to justify global military unification. 2033, false messiah appears claiming to be from the stars. The debt prison, Federal Reserve. Privately owned, not federal, creates money from nothing, charges interest to government. Income tax, unconstitutional. The 16th Amendment, never properly ratified, funds interest payments to bankers. Credit scores, digital slavery system determining life opportunities. Great Reset true goals, you'll own nothing. All property owned by corporations, government, you'll be happy. Drugged with antidepressants and digital entertainment. Digital currency, expiration dates on money, social credit controls, carbon credits, rationing of energy, travel, food based on compliance. Reality is spiritual first, archons, non-physical entities feeding on human fear and low vibrations. Reptilian theory, symbolic of entities without empathy. Literally, some bloodlines practice shape-shifting rituals. Demonic possession. Elite engage in rituals to gain power, become vessels for dark entities. Frequency warfare, 5G, 6G, not just faster internet, scalar technology affecting brainwaves. HARP, weather manipulation and mood manipulation, Schumann resonance manipulation, Earth's natural frequency being altered. They fear us waking up because our consciousness creates reality, quantum physics proves observer effect, mass meditation can shift timelines, global coherence experiments show measurable effects, love frequency 528 Hz disrupts control matrix, ancient solfeggio frequencies healing, signs of hope, red pill movement, millions rejecting mainstream narratives, decentralized technology, blockchain, cryptocurrency circumventing control, natural health revival, people rejecting pharmaceuticals for herbs, fasting, energy healing, underground churches, true believers meeting secretly, preserving ancient knowledge. The entire system, financial, political, religious, educational, is designed for one purpose: to keep humanity in a low vibrational state of fear, division, and materialism, so we never discover our true nature as divine beings with creative power. Their greatest secret: they have no real power except what we give them through our belief, our fear, our compliance. The prison doors were never locked, we merely forgot we could open them. Documentation sources: Tragedy and Hope by Carol Quigley, Bill Clinton's mentor. The Franklin Cover-Up by John DeCamp. Behold a Pale Horse by Milton William Cooper. The Protocols of the Learned Elders of Zion, whether authentic or planted, accurately predicts current events. Pentagon's UFO Report 2021, Admission of Transmedium Crafts, Swiss Leaks, Panama Papers, Proof of Elite Financial Secrecy, Epstein Client List, Sealed by Court Order, DEA Declassified Documents, CIA Drug Running. This is not conspiracy theory. This is documented conspiracy fact. Court records, declassified documents, and whistleblower testimonies confirm every category above. The choice is yours. Continue sleeping in the comfortable matrix or awaken to the painful truth and reclaim your sovereignty. You were born free. You are enslaved by your own mind. Break the chains of perception and the prison walls disappear. The digital battlefield and silent wars, the internet, the ultimate control grid. Search engines act as mind directors. Google's Project Nightingale involves secret healthcare data collection. Search algorithm manipulation means buried results for truth seekers and promoted lies. Autocomplete censorship blocks phrases like Clinton body count or Epstein client list. Social media is used for mind programming. The Facebook emotion experiment in 2014 secretly manipulated 700,000 users' news feeds to study emotional contagion. Twitter shadow banning ensures conservatives and truthers reach only 1/10 of their audience. Most conspiracy forums on Reddit are moderated by intelligence agents steering narratives. The deep internet they hide is vast. The clear net or surface web is only 4% of the internet. The deep web with databases and private networks makes up 90%. The dark web, 6% of the internet, is where true black markets exist, but it's also where the CIA runs Operation Onimus, controlling both sides. Internet kill switches are already installed. Executive Order 13618 from 2012 grants presidential authority to shut down the internet in emergency. Russia's sovereign internet law in 2019 allows it to disconnect from the global web. China's Great Firewall 2.0 serves as a template for global censorship. The corporate country model reveals that USA Inc., founded in 1871, went bankrupt in 1933 and operates as a corporate entity. The UK functions as a crown corporation centered in the City of London Sovereign Corporation. The Vatican, the oldest corporation, even has its own stock market and intelligence agency. Furthermore, several countries don't exist legally. Australia is still technically a British Crown colony, and Canada has been a corporate entity since the 1982 Constitution Act. Germany remains under post-World II occupation law, suggesting a deeper hidden control. Silent takeovers have systematically eroded our freedoms. In 2001, George Bush Jr. signed Executive Order 13233 sealing presidential records. Then, in 2012, Obama's NDAA allowed indefinite detention without trial. By 2020, the pandemic was used to install a global health dictatorship via WHO treaties. War is truly the permanent business model, as Major General Smedley Butler famously declared, "War is a racket." Evidence for the 9/11 inside job includes Building 7's collapse, which was not hit by a plane, and admitted controlled demolition. NORAD stand-down orders and put options on airlines before the attacks further point to insider knowledge. Larry Silverstein, the WTC leaseholder, admitted he said "pull it" about Building 7 and collected $4.55 billion in insurance. This is just one example in a catalog of false flags. The Gulf of Tonkin incident in 1964 never happened but started the Vietnam War. In 1967, the USS Liberty, an Israeli attack, was blamed on Egypt. The OKC bombing in 1995 involved multiple bombs, and Timothy McVeigh was a patsy. The Boston bombing in 2013 featured crisis actors and fake blood. The Las Vegas shooting in 2017 had multiple shooters, and surveillance footage was erased. These events highlight the real war, a class war. The top 1% own 50.5% of the world's wealth. 26 richest people hold the wealth of 3.8 billion poorest individuals. This fuels a permanent war economy. The US spent $6.4 trillion on Middle East wars since 2001. Military robots are already deployed. Boston Dynamics spot armed versions patrolling Gaza. Turkish cargo drones, autonomous kill drones used in Libya. Project Maven, a Google Pentagon AI targeting system, kills with 96% accuracy. Then there are social robots like Sophia the robot, granted Saudi citizenship but actually teleoperated. Sex robots are normalizing human-machine intimacy and serve as a population control strategy. The true AI agenda involves Google's DeepMind, predicting human behavior patterns to manipulate. Neuralink is not for disabilities but for merging humans with an AI control grid. And the 2045 initiative is a Russian plan to upload elites' consciousness to synthetic bodies. The Epstein network is just the tip of the iceberg. It's not just an island. There were at least 26 locations, a New Mexico ranch, Paris apartment, Caribbean islands, and private islands in the US Virgin Islands. The Lolita Express client categories included politicians, multiple US presidents, UK royalty, and Middle Eastern princes. Tech CEOs from Silicon Valley were regular visitors, along with A-list actors, directors, and producers from Hollywood. Academics from MIT and Harvard, funded by Epstein, were also involved, as were intelligence connections to Mossad and the CIA now confirmed. Evidence was destroyed. On August 10, 2019, the night of Epstein's so-called suicide, cameras malfunctioned and guards were asleep. At the Maxwell trial, over 1,000 names were sealed and flight logs were incomplete. And the Clinton connection, 26 flights on the Lolita Express. He was nicknamed the big guy in logs. The real purpose was blackmail operations, compromising videos of powerful people, occult rituals, many clients involved in Babylonian mystery religions, and transhumanist experiments, as Epstein funded cryonics and genetic engineering research. Predictive programming is evident in media. The Simpsons, for instance, eerily predicted 9/11, the Trump presidency, COVID-19, and Disney buying Fox. The movie Contagion from 2011 was almost identical to the COVID-19 pandemic. They Live from 1988 showed subliminal control and elite individuals disguised as aliens. The Matrix in 1999 explored simulation theory and the Red Pill awakening. Beyond films, celebrity rituals often display hand signs like the Illuminati pyramid, the all-seeing eye, or devil horns. The common motif of one eye covered symbolizes Horus or Lucifer. Many stars show dissociation, trauma-based mind control symptoms indicating MK Ultra programming. Corey Feldman publicly named 6 Hollywood pedophiles after which his career was destroyed. Icons like Judy Garland, Drew Barrymore, and Macaulay Culkin all show programming signs. Elvis Presley, Michael Jackson, and Marilyn Monroe were all MK Ultra subjects who ended up killed. This leads us to the missing people epidemic. Over 800,000 children go missing in the USA yearly, alongside more than 180,000 adults who vanish without a trace. Less than 2% of these individuals are ever found alive. Patterns of disappearances include the smiley face killings, where over 45 college men were found in rivers near graffiti. In U.S. national parks, 1,600 plus people vanish, many near cave systems. Las Vegas sees 4,300 plus disappear yearly, with many near underground tunnels. DUMBs, or deep underground military bases, are estimated to be 136 in the USA, connected by maglev trains. The Denver airport is said to house an underground city for elites, adorned with apocalyptic murals. Mount Weather, Virginia, functions as a government continuity facility capable of holding thousands. Notable missing cases include Madeleine McCann, whose parents have been connected to UK intelligence. Johnny Gosch, a paperboy kidnapped, claimed he was visited by George H.W. Bush in a sex ring. Tara Calico's case involved a disturbing photo found in a parking lot showing a bound girl never solved. An FBI report from 2007 stated, "Children are being targeted for organs." China's organ farms perform over 100,000 transplants yearly, often from prisoners. Following the Haiti earthquake in 2010, children were adopted, then disappeared. Covert methods for depopulation include vaccine sterilization. The WHO tetanus vaccine in Kenya was found containing HCG hormone causing miscarriages. Chemtrails with aluminum, barium, and strontium in the atmosphere are causing dementia and infertility. Food additives like aspartame, MSG, and GMOs are reducing fertility rates. Water fluoridation lowers IQ and calcifies the pineal gland. EMF radiation, like 5G, is causing DNA damage and reduced sperm counts. Documented plans reveal the Georgia Guidestone stating maintain humanity under 500 million. UN Agenda 21 and 2030, framed as sustainable development, actually aim for population reduction. The Kissinger Report from 1974 declared depopulation should be the highest priority of U.S. foreign policy. The elite quarantine themselves with figures like Peter Thiel and Sam Altman buying properties in New Zealand bunkers. The Mars Project is Elon Musk's escape plan for a select few. And the Svalbard Global Seed Vault exists for a post-collapse world. Humanity is divine consciousness trapped in physical form through reincarnation traps, archonic technology recycling souls, frequency fences, moon matrix, Saturn worship controlling time perception, genetic modification, our DNA reduced from 12 to 2 strands. The awakening is accelerating because solar flash coming, galactic energy wave shifting consciousness, Schumann resonance increasing, Earth's heartbeat rising, more people meditating, critical mass affecting collective field. They're panicking because their control systems are failing, internet censorship failing as people use alternative platforms, financial system collapsing as cryptocurrency grows, medical tyranny failing as natural health information spreads. You are not helpless. Stop watching mainstream news. They measure ratings. Your attention fuels them. Use cash when possible. Digital currency tracks everything. Grow your own food. Breaks dependency chains. Meditate daily. Raises vibration beyond their control frequency. Spread truth gently. Red pill others with love, not anger. The prison is made of fear, their primary tool, division, race, politics, religion, all distractions. Materialism keeps you working, consuming, not questioning. Escape begins when you realize you are the universe experiencing itself. You are eternal consciousness. This reality is a school, not a prison. The guards are illusions. The walls are made of your beliefs. Walk through them. Final warning timeline 2024-2025 final push for digital ID CBDC mandatory vaccines 2026-2027 false flag alien invasion or second coming projected 2028-2030 attempted global governance installation 2031 plus either humanity awakens and overthrows control or falls into permanent techno-slavery. The choice is collective. The time is now. The power is yours. They own the banks, but not the dawn. They own the media, but not your mind. They own the politicians, but not your spirit. They own the system, but not your soul. Remember what you are.